You want more?
I'm shaking. Nervous, aren't I?
Family is everything to Claire, her brothers and sisters along with their partners, and it means the world to her that she's been escorted by a very special person today. So I now ask, who presents this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
You do? Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. If you would like to be seated. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful location of Bilsey Manor on this wonderful day. My name's Lauren. It's an honour and privilege to lead you through this wedding celebration ceremony for Martin and Claire. A ceremony which celebrates love and joy and happiness. It's such a privilege to be a guest at a wedding. You're not mere spectators, you're all part of the momentous day because you're important to Martin and Claire. Before our ceremony continues, it's appropriate in the midst of today's joy to pause for a moment and think of those people no longer with us. And so we take the time to thank all those people who have been important in our lives for their love, for the influence they continue to be. And I'm sure they'll be looking down and smiling on today's proceedings. Now, as the writer Robert G. Ingersoll said, the time to be happy is now, and the place to be happy is here. And here we are, Martin and Claire's wedding celebration day. The theme running through any wedding story is that of love, and today is no exception. Today is about their love for one another, it's about their love for you, their friends and family, and it's about your love for them. Love is a remarkable gift, and a wedding is a celebration of that gift. You've each come here today to add your best wishes and your support to Martin and Claire as they make the promises of a lifetime commitment to one another as they step over the threshold into married life. And we're going to commence today's ceremony with a reading by Maria. If you'd like to come in and take a seat. Okay, there we go. Oh, right, okay. Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. She wants to put this onto you while you do your reading. There we go. Technicality.
Don't lose it, Maria.
Is this on?
He needs that back.
Steve can fetch it later. So, I picked this song because it means so much to me. And as you all know, I'm in love with my husband still. So this is a song that we, or me, think about when I think about you two as well. So it's how long will she love you? As long as the stars are above you, and longer if she can. How long will he need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will she be with you? As long as the seas are bound to wash upon the sands. How long will Martin want you? Well, as long as his heart's true, and longer if you can. How long will you hold him, Claire? As long as your father told you. As long as you can. How long will he give you? As long as he lives through you, however long he can. How long will you both love each other? As long as the stars are above you, and longer if you can. How long will we love them? As long as the stars are above them, and longer if we can. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I was going to go home.
Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you. Just going to get mic'd up.
Claire and Martin meeting and marrying was an inevitability to all who know and love them. Love is indeed a powerful force, but it blooms only when the people, the time and the timing are right. Or as a prince once said, when all the stars are in alignment. Depending on how and where you came into their lives, you may know different parts of Martin and Claire's story. Let me share some highlights with you. Martin knew Claire was the one for him from their first meeting over 11 years ago. Although it seems it was fate that brought them together in a Birmingham nightclub, and Martin's persistence, Claire's friends tried to scare Martin off, asking for her number. Martin was not to be deterred by this or the distance between them, and the couple started dating. Martin in London, Claire based in Birmingham. Claire let her guard down and let Martin in. Their relationship blossomed and the couple have not looked back. They're a great team. They have similar personalities and a sense of humour. Although Claire says she's the funnier one, obviously. And it is true that when you find that special someone who comes into your life, especially when you're not looking for someone, and changes it for the better simply because of who they are, that person who loves every part of you and gives you the strength, courage and confidence to strive to be the person you want to be, they become your life. Martin was attracted to Claire's independence and toughness. He says they can both be stubborn, but Claire has taught him to think less about himself and be more considerate of others generally. Although as a side note, he does say that Claire has zero sense of adventure with food. It took her till the mid-30s to try Oliver's, which she now loves. And when the couple go out for dinner, he can choose their food for her without asking. Anything with chicken, ham and mushrooms. Is that right? It's quite apt then that Claire says that she knows it drives Martin crazy at times how she only eats certain foods and her general oddness. Oh, there we go. It is important to Martin that they're equal in so many ways. Work, attitude, success, income, loyalty to each other and people they're close to. He loves that Claire doesn't take any rubbish from anyone. She can come across as tough, but he also adds that once cracked, Claire is actually very sensitive, loving and caring. Claire says Martin is very considerate. He always prioritises her thoughts and feelings before his own, although he won't admit it. Martin is extremely loyal, not only to Claire, but to his wider circle, friends and family. And it's one of the first things she noticed about him and finds this trait in Martin very attractive, along with his generosity to her and her wider family, especially sister Carol. It means the world to Claire that he's close to her family and that they adore him. Claire also goes on to say that Martin is super smart and funny, always the joker, making light of a situation. He's great to have as a quiz partner and to pick you up when you're feeling down, and she couldn't imagine her life without him. Finding happiness in a marriage is having a mutual sense of values and about doing things for each other, not with the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but with a generosity of spirit. The couple trust each other 100% and are true partners, working as a team. relying on each other, although they know the ability to laugh and have fun together is a key antidote to the stresses of their very busy lives. Marriage is about giving each other an atmosphere in which to grow and flourish as individuals, not just as a couple. It's about always being there when the other person needs you and helping each other to be there for their very best, supporting each other through life's ups and downs. Marriage is, of course, about love. Love is life itself, because without it, life has little purpose or meaning. Claire and Martin love each other very much, and their relationship was cemented with a beautiful proposal at Claire's birthday party with friends in 2019. In addition to the birthday cake, there was a ring hidden under the cake stand. What a wonderful surprise. The couple are looking forward to many more years of fun, laughter, holidays and sharing their happiness with you, their family and friends as a married couple. Martin and Claire, today is a celebration of the journey that has brought you to this moment, but above all, it's a celebration of your love. And we now have our second reading, which is by Victoria. I think I'm going to have to hand over the microphone clip to you. No, I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, there you go. Do you want the microphone?
Shouldn't really give me a microphone, should they? Often ends in a bad karaoke song. So my reading isn't going to be as emotional as Maria's, which was absolutely gorgeous, but I do feel like it summarises both of you. So You Are the Bubbles by Rachel Bright. Together, you are the bubbles in one another's champagne. The morning sun through the window, the breaking of a smile. Together, you are the one donut in the bag with more jam than all the others. The photo where everyone looks great. The tastiest burger at the end of the night. The know all the words, sing out of tune chorus of your favourite song. Together, you're the beginnings of a big idea. The twinkly bits that hang in the sky after the firework goes bang. Perfect side to side, danced in the club. The only two people in a crowded room. Together, you're the unforgettable day of the holiday. An accidental adventure, a beautiful sunset. The last 2 pages of your favourite book. An evening spent with the best of friends. The spray of the sea, a kiss, a hug, a hold my hand. A decision which, looking back, will seem to be the most excellent one you have ever made. Together you are the bubbles, the unburstable bubbles of the very best things in life. The only things any of us ever really need.
That was lovely, thank you. I'm going to ask you to stand in front of me now. That's out there, is that okay? And the sun's just come out, which is wonderful. You can face each other. You okay with your dress? Oh, lovely. Oh, there you go. You're very good. You can face each other if you like. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment of a man and woman to each other. It's made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and is entered into with the desire, the hope and firm intent that it will last forever. Martin and Claire, drawing on the trust that you have placed in me today, I'm going to ask you to speak the truth from your hearts, your commitment to marriage and to each other. We'll start with you, Martin. Okay. Martin, you have chosen to take Claire as your wife. Will you promise to share your life with her as an equal partner? Will you respect and care for her in times of sickness and health, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
And will you always be open and honest with Claire, sharing your joys and successes with her, and be there to comfort and support her during any difficult times on your journey of life together?
I will.
Okay, now it's you, Claire. Okay. Claire, you've taken Martin to be your husband. Will you promise to share your life with him as an equal partner? Will you respect and care for him in times of sickness and health, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Thank you. And will you always be open and honest with Martin, sharing your joys and successes with him, and be there to comfort and support him during any difficult times on your journey of life together?
I will.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. We now come to the heart of today's ceremony, the promises and rings. We've spoken about Claire and Martin's love for one another and the love they have for their families. Now we move on to your love for them as they prepare to make their vows to one another It's time for promises, and there's going to be 3 sets. Martin to Claire, Claire to Martin, but first, friends and family. I'd like you to make a promise to them. Claire and Martin are very grateful for the love and support they've had from you along their journey, from their first glance of acquaintance to this their wedding day. Before they make their promises to one another, I'd like to ask you to make a promise to them. I've got an important question, and if you agree, I'd like you to answer "we will" as loud as you can, so they can feel all your love flowing towards them. Ladies and gentlemen, will you continue to give Martin and Claire your love and support throughout their married life together, wherever in the world you or they may be? Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you. How lovely. Okay. So now you're going to make your vows to each other, and it's you first, Martin, if you'd like to repeat after me. Okay. So, I, Martin, take you, Claire,
I, Martin, take you, Claire,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer and poorer,
in sickness and health,
in sickness and health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Thank you. Now you, Claire. I, Claire, take you, Martin,
I, Claire, take you, Martin,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded husband.
Sorry.
Good job, I was listening. Swerved it.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold
From this day forward.
from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us
Thank you
part.
very much. Now get an exchange of rings. Okay, as those are symbols of these promises, can I call upon the best man? Do you have the wedding rings, please? Here he is. Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can stay. Oh,
need to hold.
right, okay. You
Right.
can stay there, or you can grab
stay
me up.
there.
Are you okay to stay there just for
Sure, yeah.
moment? Okay. The wedding ring is a circle that has no end and symbolises the never-ending love that exists between you. The precious metal in the wedding ring is a symbol of the purity of your love for one another. May your wedding rings always reflect the light of your love throughout your life together. We ask that these rings be blessed, that Martin and Claire, who give them and will wear them, may abide in unity, love and happiness for the rest of their lives. Okay, have you got the ring ready? Sorry. Yeah. Okay, if you'd like to repeat after me. Claire, I give you this ring
Claire, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and the vows I have made to you today.
and the vows I've made to you today.
Wear it with joy always.
Wear it with joy always.
There you go, if you'd like to pop it on. The photographer got that. Okay, yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you'd like to hold that on Martin's finger and repeat after me, Claire. Martin, I give you this ring
Martin, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my
as
love
a symbol of my love
and the vows I have made to you today.
and the vows I have made to you today.
Wear it with joy always.
Wear it with joy always.
Okay, lovely. Go on.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, fantastic.
That's not coming off.
Claire and Martin, because you have committed yourselves to one another in marriage and demonstrated this here today by exchanging your vows and by giving and accepting wedding rings, I'm delighted to confirm you are now indeed husband and wife. The vows have been made, the rings offered and accepted. Please share your first kiss as Mr. and Mrs. Okay. I was going to get your bouquet handed over to you. Ready? Yep. Okay, lovely. Claire and Martin, as you step over the threshold into married life together, may understanding and tolerance guide your steps. May forgiveness steady your footing. May laughter be your constant companion. And may the constant glow of true love light your pathway throughout the years which lie ahead of you. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? I'd like to be the first to offer my congratulations to Claire and Martin. Sorry. It's indeed my privilege to introduce you all for the very first time. You beautiful bride and her bridegroom as husband and wife. I give you Mr. and Mrs. Jackie.
follow you down?
I think so, yeah. Oh,
Here, stop. Kiss. Yeah.
Congratulations.
thanks, man.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Cheers, bud.
Oh, it's sweaty, man.
Ah, it's hot.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Stefan.
Cheers for
Congratulations.
Cheers.